What's going on, peeps? This is obviously the live full car prediction for the main event, the fight that's happening tonight. Aljamain Sterling versus ZALAL Yusuf. How's everyone doing? You know what I mean? As we say, we do these lives every single week. We can do these lives for now anyway. Every single week. We're doing them. Full car prediction. Stay hydrated. So full car prediction. You'll find out obviously if my predictions changed or not. Giveaway. We need to talk about that. Let's talk about it. And AOB basically. So how's everyone doing? How's everyone's week been going? Hope everyone is doing okay. Before we get into the card, let's talk about let's talk about the weather. Like if you're in the UK, the weather is pretty good here. It's pretty warm. I'm liking it. I've been out today. I clean my car. I don't pay for people to do my car. I rather do it myself. So I clean my own car. I don't pay for it. So clean my car. Yesterday saw some friends. You know what I mean? Big catch up yesterday. Crazy. I see some people I haven't seen in like 10 years. You know what I mean? So that's what I was doing yesterday. As of today, we'll see. But I won't be watching the fights, peeps. As you know, I'm in the UK. The fights are on at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's too early. It's way too early here in the UK to watch that. And then obviously, you know what I mean, you have to operate in the week. It's just too early to watch the fights. Fights are on at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's too early to watch that. So, as I said, excuse me, the Australian card, Carlos Prates versus JDM. That's on quite early. I want to do a watch along for that live. So I think that's next week or the week after. So Carlos Prates versus JDM, Jack Dalla Lena. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a watch along live because it's on here in the UK at 10 a.m. in the morning. So come through, pull up, watch it with me. We'll go through the giveaways. We'll have a conversation. I'm going to try and have my breakfast before then. So I'm not eating on live because people don't like me eating on live. Yeah, but you got to eat somewhere. So how's everyone been? I see some people in the chat. How's everyone's week going? Is anyone doing much tonight? What's happening? Talk to me. Drop something in the chat that I can respond to, yeah? But as I said, we'll go through the whole card with Aljamain Sterling and ZALAL, Yusuf ZALAL. It's a dangerous fight. But I'm gonna talk about it. Jake Adams, how's it going? Hello to you too. How's your day going? Where you from in the world? Where you from? Hopefully your day's going well. You doing much, Jake Adams? You doing much? Got anything planned? Anything going on? There's a lot of barbecues happening in England because it's quite warm here. So thanks. You know what I mean? Thank God. So it's good. I think last week was like raining, but it's not actually raining now. It's actually quite sunny. As I said earlier, I managed to clean my car earlier. I don't pay people to do it. I just feel like I should just do it myself. So I clean it myself. So it's all nice and shiny. It's going good, man. I'm British. Hey, good to hear British. Hey, what part of England you from, bro? And what are you into? Boxing, UFC? Like, what are you into? Good to see the British support. I like that a lot. Mate. Yeah. So obviously you're enjoying the great weather as well in England because a lot of people are having barbecues around here. Yeah. So it's a good thing. Hopefully now it stays warm and no rain. UFC man, good guy. I've been saying earlier, I'm not doing. I would do a live while it's on, but it's on at 4 o'clock or whatever. It's just too. I think it's just a bit too late. And I might have plans tonight. But the UFC card in Australia, I'm going to be doing a live for that. Watch along for that. Okay, it's on at 10 o'clock in the morning until 3 p.m. So I'm going to be watching the whole card, and I'll be on here live watching it. So let's get into this card. So yeah, it's not bad. Freddie Simpson, how you doing, mate? Gianni Ambrico, how you doing? Hi to you lot too. How you lot doing? And what part of the world you lot from? Right on the coast. Okay, that must. Hey, if you're right on the coast, you're having a good time out there then, because you're right near the water. So it's really really warm here in England. So you can go and have a little swim. Vipul, how you doing, bro? How you doing? Good to see. How's your week going, Vipul? What's happening? Yeah. So let's get into these fights. We'll talk about a giveaway and the results. Triple X, 1-1, triple X, 1-1. What's going on? I don't know if that's a woman or a guy, but how you doing? Freddie Simpson, I only speak Polish. Sheshamesh, yeah? Yukshamesh. Yeah, so let's go. Yeah, I know quite a few different languages. Yeah, I'm well versed. I'm a diverse person. So let's look at it. So UFC, Sterling versus Zalal. Yeah, happened at the Meta Apex. I don't know what's changed. It looks there's a few more monitors and stuff there. Obviously in Viva Las Vegas. So obviously we've got the main event, but we'll get to that. So it starts off with Tatila Alcar versus Julia Prolaskri. Unfortunately, Julia has no wiki, so I can't really talk about that. But the other lady, she's on a 2-fight winning streak. I'd recommend you do Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok. I might do. We'll see. I might do it on Twitch, Instagram. I ain't got Twitch. I got Instagram and I don't have TikTok. So we'll see. I might start doing that. But yeah, so she's on a 2-fight winning streak. I don't know the other lady, so I'm gonna go with Tatalita. I'm gonna think she's gonna win that. Then we got Mike Griffin versus Vitor Valenzuela. I think I pronounced it right. Once again, he has no wiki, so we don't know what he's dealing with. But we've got Max Griffin. Yeah, he's a bit of he's a slugger, but he's on a 2-fight winning streak. He's won in his last 4. He's lost against Mars Moraes, beat Jeremiah Wells. It will increase your audience, man. Yeah, I will. I haven't really done a live on Instagram. So yeah, we will do. We will do at some point. We will do at some point. I'm like, okay, Instagram live. I probably could do that. Yeah, I might give it a try. I've never done it yet. Thanks for that though. I'm gonna do it Instagram live because you've said to do it. And he's also lost to Michael Chiesa and Chris Curtis. I'm gonna go with the new guy, mate, Vitor Venezuela, I think his name is. Then we got Francis Marshall versus Lucas Brennan. So Lucas Brennan, he is on a 2-fight winning streak and a 2-fight losing streak. Say about Brock Lesnar's retirement. Hey, see, you keep the questions coming in the chat. We talk. WrestleMania, you had obviously Obafemi versus. We're talking about wrestling talk now. WWE talk. Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. I knew that Obafemi would win because it wouldn't make any sense Brock Lesnar beating Obafemi. What would be the point of that? And he's gonna retire. What would be the point of not passing the torch on to somebody who's like Obafemi's like 28? He's Brock Lesnar's like 48. What would be the point of Brock Lesnar winning that? He doesn't need the win. So I knew he would lose that match. Apparently Brock Lesnar was meant to face Gunther at SummerSlam. He was meant to lose and let Gunther retire him. That may still happen, I'm not sure. But Brock Lesnar just retired. Excuse me, pardon me. And Brock Lesnar just retired. People saying that he retired because he didn't want to lose to Gunther. He didn't like the idea of it. So I have no idea. But Brock Lesnar in the wrestling world, I just had a storyline, man. It's just a storyline, man. It goes as it goes. Yeah, I agree. It does go as it goes. But yeah, so Brock was I heard he was meant to lose to Gunther, but he didn't want to lose to Gunther. So he was like, you know what, I'm gonna lose to Obafemi and then hang it up. But Brock is a goat, man. He's one of the best wrestlers and also mixed martial artists and NCAA wrestler. He's one of the best. Like he's the only one that's ever done that. Obviously, Ronda Rousey have done it, but I'm talking about a male like who's won a UFC championship, WWE championship, and NCAA. There will never, but there may be another Brock Lesnar, but I'm not sure if there ever will be. He's a GOAT. I like Brock Lesnar, so that's my little rant on Brock Lesnar. But he's awesome. I like Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? So let's have a look. As I think I told you a lot before, I'm looking to open a betting account. I've never betted on these fights, but I'm going to start doing it. So if you want to work, you don't want to work with me, we can try and do it together. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be doing that soon. But yeah, 2-fight winning streak, 2-fight losing streak. I'm gonna be going with Lucas. I don't know who the other guy is. Then we got Jeffal Philo. Okay, somebody was trying to call me. Yeah, I called this person like hours ago. You know what I mean? Yeah, Ronda. I did say, yeah, Ronda went to the UFC. I said the only other person, I'm talking about a male only, has done it is Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's gone to UFC, WWE, and NCAA as champion. Ronda Rousey was a champion in the UFC as a female. Yes, she's done it too. WWE champion and judo champion. So yeah, Ronda Rousey's awesome as well, but it all was caught up to her basically. But Ronda Rousey's cool. So then we have Jeffal Philo versus Cody Dernan. Cody Dernan, he's done boxing as well. Woo, woo, woo. He's on a roll. He is, he's 1 out of his last 7. How is he still in the UFC? How is he still in the UFC, bro? He ain't winning this, bro. I don't know. He ain't winning this. The other guy who's facing, I can't even see his wiki, but he's 1 in his last 7. He's on a 4-fight losing streak against like people you can't even click on their wiki. So yeah, he ain't winning. And if he loses this, unfortunately, Cody Dernan is probably going to get cut. I'm into MMA and the UFC. Same. MMA, UFC is my number 1. Definitely. Then we have Jackson McVeigh and versus Siddiq Dumas. There's no wiki. I don't know who they are. I'm gonna say Jackson's probably win it. Then we have Brianna Silva versus Michelle Taguig. I think her name is. I don't know who that Michelle is, but these fighters who have nothing on wiki, they are hungry fighters trying to pay their light bill. They're trying to, you know what I mean? They're fighting to stay alive basically. But Silva, Bruno Silva, she's on a 4-fight losing streak, bro. Lost to Raquel Pennington Macy, Jasmine Davinius, and Jacqueline. Yeah, and she no contest overturned. Oh, she tested positive. Oh, damn, it's not good, man. It's not good for her. I don't think she's gonna win this. Mariah Bruno Silva, I don't think she's winning that. I think she's losing that, and if she loses, she may even get cut. I do competitions once in a while. Is it? I'm into is it sort of jiu-jitsu or actual MMA competitions you do? That's awesome, bro. Keep that up, bro. I mean, let us know where you fight. I might pull up sometime. I might pull up for sure and support you. Then we have a middleweight fight. This is the main fight on the prelims. Rodolfo Vieira versus Eric McCoinius or something like that. McCoinco, something like that. MMA competitions. Hey, that's awesome. Is it professional? Are you like or amateur? That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. We definitely support you here for sure. Definitely support you. When's your next fight as well? So he's on. Oh, okay. He fought Bo Nickel. Oh yeah, he got head kicked by Bo Nickel at amateur. Hey, keep it going, bro. Keep it going. Get some of those wins, bro. Then I wanna interview you before you go to the UFC. Don't forget this little channel, yeah. Don't forget this little channel before you turn to a rock star, yeah. Then we had a Bo Nickel. He lost a Bo Nickel by head kick. Beat Trayshawn Gore, and then lost to Andre. I'm gonna go with Rodolfo. I think he might get it. I don't know who the other guy is. Unfortunately. Then we go on to the main card. So we have Marcus Brashincha versus Ryan Spann. Ryan Spann is good. Ryan Spann is good. He's got some good wins. Ryan Spann. He just sometimes have issues putting it all together. Let's see where he's at. He's on a win, coming off a win, but then he had a loss. Oh, that's at heavyweight. Oh yeah, okay, he's fighting at heavyweight now, isn't he? Against you need to go now, brother. See you later. All right, bro. Have a good session, man. No problem. Have a good evening, bro. Have a good night. So okay, so Ryan Spann is now fighting at heavyweight. He won his last one, lost to Rodolfo Cortes Acosta. He's dangerous, bro. That guy's dangerous. I see him being champ or challenging for the championship soon. And he beat OSP at light heavyweight. And he beat Bogan. He lost to Bogan Gosov. So he is facing Marcus Virginius Oliveira de Almeida. Yeah, that's a long name. Jeez. All right, this guy's got quite a few medals, I think, in jiu-jitsu. He's at heavyweight. His last fight was a draw against Kenny Nakachuru. I think that's how you pronounce it. And before that, he lost to Martin Bunday. Yo, I'm gonna go with Ryan Spann. I think Ryan Spann's gonna get this one done. He's a dangerous guy. He used to fight at light heavyweight, so I'm gonna go with him. Next fight, we have Montel Jackson versus Ranio Barcelios. Now, Montel Jackson, he's coming off a loss to Davidson Figueiredo, split decision. But before that, he was on a 6-fight winning streak. So he's good. He's a good fighter. So he's gone against Ranio Barcelios. Ranio Barcelios, he is on a 4-fight winning streak. Decisions and one submission. His last win against Ricky Simone. So this is a good one. This is a really good fight. I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm gonna go with Montel Jackson because he just lost to a former champion on a split decision. So that means he is up there. He's definitely up there. That's really good. That's high praise. Only thing he hasn't fought since October 11th, 2025. But I'm going to go with Montel Jackson. I think he gets it done. Then we have Davy Grant versus Adrian Luna Martinetti. There is no wiki. There is nothing on there. I can't look on him. But we can look at Davy Grant. So Davy Grant... he lost his last one to Charles Jourdain, but that's a respectable loss because Charles Jourdain is dangerous, bro. But then he beat Damon Blackshear and he beat Roman Tavares. I'm gonna go with Davy Grant. I think Davy Grant will get it done. He's from the UK. I'm not putting a bias on there, but I'm just saying he's from the UK. But I think he's gonna get it done. Then in the feature fight of the night, it is Rafa Garcia versus Alexander Hernandez. So Rafa Garcia, let's have a look. He won his last 2, and then he lost to Grant Dawson, but he lost his 1-2 before that to Clay Guida as well. He beat Jared Gordon, Vince Pichel as well. Jared Gordon is a tough out. Obviously, he fought Paddy Pimblett. So, give me a sec. It's noisy out there. Give me a sec. Hold a minute. Anyway, then we have Alexander Hernandez. He's in a 4-fight winning streak. So he beat Carlos Diego Ferreira, Chase Hooper, Kurt Holloway, and Austin Hobart. Okay. And then 2 losses there. Damon Jackson and Bill Aligu. I am going to go with Rafa Garcia. I'm going to go with Rafa Garcia. I reckon he's going to get it done. Then in the co-main event of the evening, Norma Dumont versus Jocelyn Edwards. Now, I don't understand this fight. So Jocelyn Edwards is ranked 11 and Norma is ranked 15. So she's fighting backwards. Like, I don't know why they got her fighting backwards. She should be fighting forwards. But Jocelyn Edwards is on a 4-fight winning streak. Nora Connell beat Priscilla, beat Chelsea Chandler, TKO. She's finishing, ladies. She's 4-fight winning finishing streak. So all of her last four fights have been finishes. Wow. So Norma Dumont, I think she's from Brazil. El Brigado. Ooh, jeez, he's on a 6-fight winning streak. Beat Kaylan Vieira, Irene Adana, Jermaine Durandamy, also Chelsea Chandler. She's doing work, but she has a lot of decisions. All her wins are on decision, so this is going to be a pretty good fight. I like this one. It's maybe a barn burner. I am going with Jocelyn Edwards. Reason being, she also trains with Valentina Shevchenko too. So that gives you, if you're training with a champ, come on now, you're probably going to get the victory. So I'm going with her. I think she might get a victory on that one. Then here we go in the main event. Aljamain Sterling versus Yusuf Zalal. Hey, so I did my prediction on this one already. As you lot know, I chose Aljamain Sterling previously, but has my pick changed? So I've been looking at these two. These two actually used to train together. They trained together previously. Apparently, Yusuf said when they trained together, Aljamain got the better of Yusuf when they trained together previously. But then they trained together again more recently, and then Yusuf Zalal was harder to deal with. This is what Aljamain Sterling said. So let's look at them. Let's break it down. So obviously Aljamain Sterling, former UFC champion, tied for the most title defenses in the bantamweight division. Last he beat Brian Ortega, lost to Mosaf Evloev. I thought he won that. Beat Calvin Kattar before that, and then obviously he lost to Sean O'Malley. So he's 50-50 in his last. He's 2 out of his last 2 right now. So it's a bit, yeah. He is going against Yusuf Zalal. Yusuf Zalal has been looking dangerous. He's number 7 ranked. Aljo's ranked number 5. Yusuf Zalal, he is on a winning streak, mate. 6, 7, 8 fight winning streak. His wins, though, Billy Quattrolino, Jack Shaw, Calvin Kattar, just like Aljamain Sterling and Josh Emmett by the armbar. So, and that was a sick fight. He beat him in 1 minute 38. Josh Emmett's a bad guy. You know what I mean? Former interim champion contender. You know what I mean? Zalal is 29 from Morocco. Aljo's going on 36, bro. It's a close one. This ain't gonna be no easy fight. It's not gonna be an easy fight. The thing is, with this fight, I did watch a highlight of what's his name, Zalal versus Ilia Topuria. I watched a highlight of that, and I watched him fight somebody else, and I don't think he ain't got knockout power. So Aljamain doesn't have to worry about knockout. He can strike though, he can hit, and he can be taken down too and slightly controlled. But he has got good jiu-jitsu. So there's ways to win there for Aljamain Sterling for sure. Like he could take him down and take top position, sort of hold him there. He could. There's things he can do, but his striking is good and he's really quick and he's really evasive too. He's like so he goes around a lot. You know what I mean? He uses lateral movement pretty well. So this is not going to be an easy fight for Aljamain Sterling. Who have I got winning this? I'm going. I'm leaning towards Aljamain Sterling. I think Aljo is going to get it done. I think this is going to remind us probably of Joaquin Buckley versus Kamaru Usman. It might look something like that, where um, you've just got the more experienced guy against the younger guy. That's what I think is going to happen. I would not be surprised if Zalal wins this fight. I would not be surprised if Yusuf wins the fight, but I'm going to go with Aljamain Sterling. I think Aljamain Sterling is going to be his boxing, his striking has improved, and he's going to be striking to close the distance to take him down. That's what he's going to be doing. I think if he gets Zalal down, he's gonna keep him there. I don't see Yusuf getting up if he gets taken down. He may even get finished. If Aljamain takes his back, he's not gonna get Aljamain off. He's a backpack. He might be able to get the submission if he takes his back, but excuse me, pardon me. It's not going to be an easy fight for Aljamain. I think Aljamain has to track him down. He's going to need to track Yusuf down and then work his game. It's not going to be easy. I'm still going to go with Aljamain, but I'm going to open my betting account. I wouldn't bet on this fight. I'm not as confident. When I spoke about Izzy versus Joe Pfeiffer, I was 1,000,000% confident that Joe Pfeiffer would win that fight. I knew he would win that, and he did. This one here, I am not confident. I'm not confident. I'm going with Aljo, yeah, but I'm not. I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't bet on it. So we will see. We will see. I'm looking forward to this one. As I said, the Australia card is going to be live, so I'm going to be watching it live on here with you lot. Okay, so pull up on me, yeah. Talk to me, pull up on me. Any questions in the chat? Any questions in the chat? Drop a chat in here too. But like I said, I'm going with Aljamain Sterling tonight for the win, for the victory. I reckon he's going to get it done. Okay, so that's my predictions. That's my full prediction through the card tonight. AOB before we go into the giveaway. I'm going to be talking wrestling talk now, so if you don't like wrestling, tough in it. But obviously, I watched WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 last week. Night 2 was better. I felt Night 2 was better than Night 1 personally. But there's still some good matches on Night 1. But apparently Night 1 didn't sell out. It wasn't a sellout, apparently. But there were some good matches on there. Cody beating Randy Orton, I didn't see that coming. I thought Randy would be the new champ, but that didn't happen. I'm not sure why Pat McAfee was involved, but yeah, cool. Then you had Liv Morgan beating Stephanie Valkyria. I did see that happening. You didn't really see much of Stephanie Valkyria here and there. She didn't even defend the title that much, so I knew that she would drop the title, and she did. What else happened on there? The first match, the Usos and LA Knight versus Logan Paul, The Vision and I Show Speed. I weren't too sure who was going to win that. I was like, okay, we'll watch it. Then you had Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. That was a good fight as well. That was a pretty good fight. Jacob Fatu got the victory. Yeah, it's pretty good. Then you had the women's 4-way match. That weren't too bad as well. That was a really good match as well. So yeah, night 1 was right. Night 2 was better though. Obviously, you had a ladder match. That ladder match was probably the best match on the card. Oh yeah, you also had Gunther versus Seth. That was a great match too. That was a really good match. Gunther got the victory. I think Gunther probably needs a victory more than what Seth does, but yeah, it was a good match. Then night 1, obviously, started with Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. That was a good match. 5 minutes, I think it lasted. Femi got the victory. As I said earlier in this live, Brock Lesnar doesn't need that win. He doesn't need to win. He doesn't need to be a new person who's going to be there for like 20 years and he's on his way out. He doesn't need to win that. So the right thing was done there in Obafemi winning that. I agree with that. Then you had on night one, whoop that Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. That was a pretty good match. Pretty good match. Trick Williams gets the victory. I knew he would win. They're really high on Trick Williams and Obafemi. Who else you had? You had the women, Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. I thought Jade was going to defend, to be honest, but Rhea Ripley won. I like Rhea Ripley. I like Jade. They're both great wrestlers, and Rhea Ripley gets the victory. Congratulations to her. Then who did we have? I think that was it, really. The Demon versus Dominic Mysterio. That was a pretty good match. It's good to see the Demon there. The Demon should only be winning. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be getting pinned or anything like that. So it's good to see Finn Balor get the victory. Then in the main event, you had Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. I did like CM Punk's entrance and Roman's entrance, but that music that CM Punk came out to, I've heard it somewhere. I think it was like in a movie or somewhere. But I was like, yeah, that was some hard music and a great entrance there. And Roman's entrance was obviously the tribal, and Roman Reigns is the new world heavyweight champion. So yeah, all in all, good show. I watched both night one and night two. As I said, it's on too late, so I wouldn't do a live because it's on late. But I will be going live on the Australia UFC card, so make sure you tap in. All gas, no brakes with it. Okay. So, I think I've covered much. Any questions for me in chat? Anything going on in chat? Nothing popping in chat. Okay. So, the giveaway. We still ain't had a winner. We might have a winner today. I might be announcing that. But I'm saying previously, we have not had a winner yet. But the question was, in the giveaway, what was my favorite UFC entrance? And I said, it's not about dancing. That was the clue. I said to you, lot, it's not about dancing. I said to you, it was a title fight. I gave you a lot of clues. And I said, I like the song. It's more about the song. It's not about any theatrics that happened in the entrance. It was just about the song that I liked. And I said, because of the song, it was my favorite entrance. Because the song that was playing, it was my favorite entrance. It wasn't about the theatrics. It wasn't dancing. So if you thought Israel as a Adesanya, I think it was UFC 148 or 248 or whatever it was when he fought 243, I think, when he fought Robert Whittaker. That wasn't it. That ain't it, bro. That's not it. That wasn't the answer. No. I said there was no dancing, there's no theatrics. It was just the song that I liked. Okay. So the answer was UFC 205. I thought this be obvious, bro. Like I had loads of questions, loads of answers. Conor McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez, and he comes out to, I get money. 50 Cent. That is a hard track, bro. Like, that's fire, bro. So that was one of my favorite tracks. Conor McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez. You know what I mean? Awesome entrance. Yeah, awesome entrance. Yeah, so that was my favorite entrance, but no one got it. And unfortunately, you lot don't get it, bro. You lot don't get it. So, this week, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna be nice to you lot, okay? Because I want someone to win. So, I'm going to give you lot a normal question, okay? We may go back to the ones I do where it's about me and hopefully someone gets it. But I'm going to go with a normal question this time, okay? So because I'm going with a normal question, it's going to be less money, yeah? Because if you lot won like the questions that I talk about, you know what I mean, I'd give you a lot more money. But because this is something you can find out, you can go and look at it and get the answer. It's going to be less. So I'm gonna tell you how much you're gonna win. Make sure you get your PayPal ready, or however you like to receive money. Bank transfers, PayPal. It's a giveaway. It's gonna be for $25 or £25. So you can go and get a pizza. You can get a pizza. You can get some food. You know what I mean? Go and get a bit of shopping, petrol in your car. You know what I mean? Petrol prices have gone up wherever you are in the world. So £25, $25, wherever you are, you can win this. This is easy, okay? I'm basically giving you lot $25 or £25. Okay? Alright. So this, you know how it works. Let me explain the giveaway to you. Okay. This is gonna be easy for you lot. So it's the first come, first serve. The first one to hit with the right answer wins. That's it. So the first, and remember how you need to enter. Okay. Don't DM me on the Antonio Johnson Instagram. No, no, no. You have to go to the Bitman TV Instagram and you have to DM me there. You have to DM the answer there. That's how you win on this giveaway. If you go anywhere else, if you send it to the Antonio Johnson Instagram, I can't help you. I'll just say to you, sorry, mate, you've entered wrong. You have to reply on the Bitman TV Instagram page. And you see, I'm not like a scammer saying, "Oh, you have to follow me." You don't have to follow me if you don't want to. It's up to you. I mean, it'd be nice if you followed me on my Instagram page, but I'm not asking anyone to follow me. I'm not asking you not to do anything you don't want to do. Like, so all you have to do is go to the Bitman TV Instagram page and DM me your answer there. If you do anything else, it's not counted. Okay? I've laid the terms out to you lot quite concise, and you have to reply. You have to do it by Tuesday, 11:59 p.m. GMT time. No other time. No, I don't care where you are. It's GMT time. Go and look it up on Google. It's GMT time in the UK. So I got an answer question. I got another question for you lot. Stay hydrated. So this one, like I said, first come, first serve. This is a speed one. Okay, speed. The first person to send me the right answer wins. Simple as that. Yeah, simple as that. So, are you ready for the question? Let me know if you're ready. You ready? Ready for the question? Yeah, you're all ready. I'm just gonna go for the terms and conditions one more time so you lot know what's popping. Yeah. So like I said, you need to DM me on the Bitman TV Instagram page only, okay? With your answer, don't DM me anywhere else. It won't be valid. And also, you have to send your answer by 11:59 Tuesday GMT. If you send it at 12 o'clock or any time after that, it's invalid, okay? So, the question is this: which UFC fighter in the lightweight division, not the not the last person, but the person before that. So listen to the question. In the UFC lightweight division, what was you got the last one and you got the person before that, like the second one. So not the last person, the person before that. Who was the last second person to lose their UFC lightweight championship? Now, what I mean is not vacate it, but lose the championship. So not the last person, but the person before that. Who was that person who lost their lightweight title by being defeated? Okay? That's the question. That's the question. So let me repeat it to you. So you had the person who lost the lightweight championship last, yeah? And you had the person who lost it before that. Who was that person who lost it before the last person in the UFC lightweight division? And they didn't vacate the title, they lost the title. Tell me that name, okay? If you know who it is, don't drop it in here and waste your time, because you're going to tell everyone the question, answer, and they may DM me. DM me your answer And if you get it right, the first come, first serve, you get it right, boom, you win. And just tell me how you like to be paid. PayPal, bank transfer, cool. You know what I mean? That's what we do here. So yeah, that's it then. So that's the question. So I'll just repeat the question for you one more time and how you work it. You can go and find this out, okay? So like I said, you have to DM me on the Bitman Instagram page. You have to DM me. Do not DM Antonio Johnson. You have to DM me on the Bitman Instagram page. Your answer. The question is not the last person, but who was the person before that who lost the lightweight championship? What is their name? There's been a lot of vacate people relinquishing it. Okay, that wasn't it. So who was the last person? So the second to last person. So not the last person. There was one person who lost it, but who's the person before that who lost the lightweight title? You need to DM me that. So that's the question. So, how's everyone doing anyway? Is anyone watching the fights tonight? Anyone doing anything nice tonight? Anything going on? I'll be, as you lot know, I'll be watching the UFC live for me tomorrow. I'm not going to be looking at any social media. I'm not going to look at who's won, who lost. I won't be looking at anything. I'll be watching it live tomorrow. And then you lot can watch along with me if you want. I'm just going to be watching the fights live tomorrow. So pull up on me, bro. Obviously, I'll be watching it the next day, so it's not going to be live. So I'll be forwards in a lot of the I'll be forwards in a lot of the commercials and things like that. I'll just be forwards and stuff. But I'm going to be watching it live tomorrow for me. So obviously the fight night's on tonight. I will not be watching it, but I'm going to be watching it tomorrow around the time the live scheduled. I think it's like 7 o'clock. So come and watch it with me, bro. Come and watch it with me, bro. Come and watch it. You know what I mean? I'll be watching it tomorrow. What was that? Repeat the question. Okay, that's fine. Excuse me. I'm a gassy person. So, pardon me. So the question is, which lightweight champion was defeated for their title? Now, it's not the last one. So they had someone. So there was one. So you had a lot of people relinquishing their title. Okay, you had one person who lost, who was defeated for that title. Okay, I want to know the person who was defeated. There's another person defeated before that person. Who was that champion who lost? So not the last person who lost, the person before that. A lightweight champion lost the title. Who is that person? Because like I said, you had a lot of people who were relinquishing the title to move up weight divisions, but who actually was beaten? So not the last person, the person before that. Who was that person who was beaten for the lightweight title? That's it. That's the question. You know what I mean? DM me your answer. I think someone's DM me already the answer. So first come, first serve. I don't know if they got it right or not. I haven't checked. I'm on live with you lot. So I'll be announcing the winner next week, Saturday on the live. I'll do Saturday. And obviously I need your payment details. I'll post it on here. You'll see on my community page who won. I post it all on there, okay? Because I'm that guy. It's all above board, all honest. That's what we do here. So yeah, that's the question. So I'll repeat it for you. I mean, hopefully you got it. Like I said, the first person to reply wins. That's how it works. First come, first serve. You know what I mean? So I think that's it for me, really. I don't think anything's going on. As I said, I'm going to be watching the live tomorrow. So I'll be here tomorrow. If you don't want to watch it, drop in on me, bro. We can talk. You know what I mean? We can talk fighting, talk everything you want, wrestling, fighting, anything you want, bro. I am here. As for tonight, I'm not sure what I'm doing tonight. I'm doing something, but we'll see. I'm not doing something. I'm doing something. I'm not sure what I'm doing though. But these lives on Saturday are usually about 40 minutes, like an hour. But tomorrow, it'll be like nearly 2 hours. I'm going to be watching the fights. But I'll be forwards in like the commercials, so we'll probably get it. I'll probably watch it in like under 2 hours because I forwards bits. So that's what's going on. So people, enjoy your evening. There's nothing left in chat for me to go over. 45 minutes with you good people. I enjoy doing live with you lot. So I just want to say enjoy your evening, and I'll be on live tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT, watching the UFC fights live for me. 'Cause I'm not going to watch it tonight, and I stay off social media so I don't ruin who wins. So I won't know who wins. So I'll be watching it tomorrow. So come and join me tomorrow when I watch it. But send your answers to me on the Bitman TV page. Check the DM, bro. I will check the DM. Like I said, first come, first serve. You win, and then I'll send you money. But listen, I'm out. Yeah, so enjoy your evening. Thank you for rocking with me. And I'll see you lot tomorrow if you want to jump on live. I'll be watching the fights live tomorrow. So see y'all. Have a nice evening. I'm out.